Hello, everyone. It is a beautiful day here in Florida. I am sitting outside of Fenny Rec Center to talk with you about how much does it really cost to live here in the villages. There are so many blog posts, videos, threads, comments about the subject, so I'm going to weigh in my opinion and some research that I've done. And you'll want to stay to the end because I have an important tip about registering your vehicle in Florida for the first time, and no one ever discusses that. And you will learn from me, who learned the hard way, how to save a couple of $100. So stay to the end. It's an order. I pulled this information from the village's website, gas, electric, water, did a comparison from the designer and the patio home. There are subtle differences in the pricing, basically in the electric. Gas is pretty much the same for everything. Where you're going to find your biggest difference will be in your taxes, and the bond is not mentioned on this slide. The taxes are, which every home has taxes and the CDD fee, but your bond fee will be different. Obviously, depending on the construction of your home, the insurance will be more or less. And we'll talk about cable and lawn care in the next slide. When it comes to maintaining your yard, lawn care will vary based on the size of your yard. $50 per month. I've heard for many of the villas, designer homes could be up to $150, $200 a month, depending on the services you request. Trimming the trees and shrubs, maintaining your beds. When it comes to pest control, all of the different companies vary by the services that you are requesting. To get an exact price, you should just call for an estimate, but I've heard about $40 per month. I hear something moving and splashing. There's a couple things there. I have no idea what that is.
It's a fish jumping.
That's a hot spring.
Yep, all the time.
It's not any kind of animal underneath the water playing. Silly me. Additional fees, additional expenses here in the villages or for any home. Cable, internet. I do not have cable, but I have internet. With Spectrum, it's $50 per month. And I also purchased Sling TV, which allows me to have additional channels, one local news station in Orlando, and all the big major news networks, plus Lifetime, and there's a game show network that I like, but there's enough for me to choose. Obviously, I have Netflix and Amazon Prime, Hulu, so there's enough to keep me entertained. The bond, CDD, fire district fee, those are variables depending on the home, where it's located, what district you're in, how old the home is the bond paid. So I don't even want to try to take a stab at any of that because they're going to be so incorrect that and you got to be careful when you're online asking questions. Everyone's situation is different. Power washing your home. If you have a sided home, please power wash it. It looks better. Food, gas, entertainment. I use a $500 a month budget. I don't really go out to eat, and I don't go out to the squares and drink and whatever. It's not my thing. So I really don't spend that much money. Sometimes I go over that budget if I'm out showing homes, and I've traveled because I've traveled to Tampa, down to Orlando. So I might go a little over that, but that's work, and that's okay. There's a turtle sunbathing right there. I hope he put sunscreen on. In summary, this is the original post from the villages about how much it costs to live here. I'm going to go by what my research has told me. My electric bill in the summer is about $137. So let's just use that to be high. Gas is typically $32 a month. Water, sewer, about $100. Trash, cable and internet, cell phone, lawn care, pest control, gas, food, and entertainment. I'll use their figures for insurance, taxes, CDD, and amenity. Bond is not on here. Mortgage principal and interest also are not included. I come up with $1,703. Yours may be more, or it could be less. To register your vehicle in Florida for the first time, if you're ever getting plates for the vehicle, you're moving out of state. It's called New Wheels on the Ground in Florida. It's $225 in addition to the registration fee for the plates. What you need to know, and this is a huge tip, is that if you have purchased your vehicle within 6 months out of state, moving it into Florida within 6 months of purchase and registration, they ask for the bill of sale. In Florida, and well, when I went to go get my vehicle registered, I said, why do you need the bill of sale? And they told me, well, we need to make sure enough sales tax was collected. And I said, well, obviously there was. I bought the car and I received plates in Pennsylvania before I moved here. And they said, well, we don't know if enough sales tax was collected. I'm like, well, obviously there was. Again, I got the plates. You don't know if there's enough sales tax collected in Florida. So within 6 months, if you're going to move your vehicle into Florida, they're going to ask for a bill of sale. Dealer incentives are not taxed anyway in Pennsylvania, but they are taxed in Florida. So when I went to register the vehicle, they were going to charge me an extra $425. So the total would have been $725 to register my vehicle, because Pennsylvania collected enough sales tax for PA, but in Florida, and you can't see, I'm moving my hands underneath here. In Florida, I had to pay 7% on the dealer incentives because they get charged here in Florida. There's a way around that. I heard it. I don't know for sure, but if you go to register a vehicle, I don't know, like say on month 5, and you don't necessarily want to pay that extra sales tax, if you come back after month 6, you just register your vehicle, no problem. That's the big tip. Don't tell anyone you heard it from me. Yeah, I can't quite get this piece of hair here. Anyhow, I'm here at Fenny. Just enjoying a little peace and quiet out here. My feet almost don't reach.